Martin Scorsese set a new Oscars record in 2024 that puts fellow legendary director Steven Spielberg under more pressure to really deliver on his next movie. The 96th Academy Awards are just around the corner, and with such a stacked lineup of 2024 Oscar nominees across all categories, it's sure to be an exciting night. Among the Best Director nominees at the 2024 Oscars is Martin Scorsese for Killers of the Flower Moon. In addition to his Best Director nod, Scorsese also received a nomination for Best Picture as a producer on Killers of the Flower Moon. Surprisingly, Scorsese has only won one Oscar throughout his entire career. After 5 nominations for Best Director and 2 for Best Adapted Screenplay, he finally won his first and only Oscar for The Departed in 2007. Since then, he has received 8 more nominations in the Best Director and Best Picture categories combined, including his nominations for Killers of the Flower Moon. As of 2024, Scorsese has 16 Oscar nominations total, 10 of which are for Best Director. Scorsese reaching 10 Best Director nominations in 2024 broke an Oscars record that has major implications for Spielberg. Martin Scorsese has become the most Oscar-nominated director alive. Scorsese has 10 Best Director nominations, more than any other living director. With 10 Best Director nominations under his belt, Scorsese is now the most Oscar-nominated director alive. The only director in Oscars history to earn more than 10 Best Director nominations was William Wyler, who had 12 nominations by the time he passed in 1980. Scorsese set the previous record for the most Best Director nominations of any living director in 2014 when he received his 8th for The Wolf of Wall Street. Scorsese maintained this record with his 9th nomination for The Irishman in 2020, but Spielberg managed to catch up with him just a few years later. Spielberg received his 2 most recent Best Director nominations back-to-back in 2022 and 2023, with West Side Story marking his 8th and The Fabelmans marking his 9th. Spielberg and Scorsese were then tied for the most Best Director nominations, but their tie only lasted a year.